That's really what I look like?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Do I even look like the same person? My kids kind of jumped out of their skin. I came out of the bathroom. They were like, what the fuck happened to you?
You look older.
I do look older?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, perfect. I was going for.
You think he looks older?
No.
Yeah, I think so.
I look like I'm fucking 13.
That's incredible. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that shaving makes someone look older.
Do I look older? Do I look older, Taylor?
No, you look like Avi. You look exactly like Avi, and you even look as old as him, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Maybe I'm sped.
I don't. Are these in alphabetical order? Caleb, I don't see. I don't see it, buddy.
So that other episode should be titled Fikowski then. And
yeah,
then
I switched it.
Okay, cool.
Mid show, yeah. Yeah, mid show.
Brent announces Taylor as new head of whatever at the PFA.
President, do it, do it.
Oh, that would be awesome. Where is the hold on one second. There was a something was supposed to debut here. Hey JR, what happened today? They released the workout and Brad Asadov called you and was like, "Hey, let's party."
Nah, Brad asked me like last night. He said, "Hey, short notice, but I need you to do a deep dive if you can." And I was like, "Yeah, cool." And he said it's going to be about who is the best when you're programming for the best and sailing for the rest in your affiliate. So, it was cool. Yeah, but
that's not what the show is about, right?
Well, it was, but the first 20 minutes was about the workout because it got announced as soon as we went on, so we had to pull it up and talk about it. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So you blew your load all over Brad and not us? That's fucked up.
He could tell. I mean, he just sat there, and I know I was just rambling like crazy.
I think someone said it was a good show.
God, holy balls are so fucking good, dude. Holy fucking balls.
Yeah, dude. If those are at the games, I'll be eating 2 or 3 packs a day, easy.
That's
Danielle called me today.
Oh, Danielle Robbins?
No, Danielle Brandon. And she asked me if I'd be her manager. She's like, dude, the hype train's huge. I want to switch to your management company.
Yeah, she called me too.
I had the toughest show this morning ever. Fucking ever.
Dude, I can't.
Jason?
I was enthralled in the ruck talk.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that was the hard part, or the Dallin and Jason?
All of it. Like,
I thought it was Ricky and Jason.
No, Dallin came on too.
Thank God Dallin came on. Dallin saved the show.
Ricky was like, "Oh, you look kind of gay," and that was like the best part of the show.
I'm gonna try to get Jay Crouch on tomorrow, and I'm gonna take it out on him. For fuck's sake, Hooker brother. I want to blame myself. I want to be like, hey, I'm
sure.
Oh, do you know who that sounded like, Jared? A mix of Quagmire. That's Australian Quagmire.
Hey, dude,
Jay's got a very distinct voice.
It's kind of crazy that Ricky's just like, yep.
I'm just not on the same wavelength as these guys. I'm just I'm on a different channel.
You guys see the back end right now?
Yeah, Susie's back there fapping.
I do see
Only we
Susan in
can
the back
see it.
end.
Hey, dude, Danielle called me today too. It was wild.
What did she say to you?
She asked me to be her coach.
Oh, that's fucking genius.
I said, fuck no.
J.R. Howell, man, he gets it. He's your favorite programmer's favorite programmer. If you're sick of being down there and want to be all the way up here, join WPTH now. You want to know the crazy thing about hate? We prefer it. We prefer thehate.com. Tell them Beasley sent you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the best one-on-one basketball player on the planet, self-proclaimed, Michael Beasley.
I thought that was George Floyd narrating.
Oh,
Peter, you're fired. Peter, you're fired. How dare you? I was told that was Michael Beasley. Like, actually him.
hey, that's the biggest reaction anyone's ever gotten out of JR.
I should have known he couldn't help
Dude,
himself.
I had to make
Peter said you have to play that ad before the game. Like, and you gotta wear that shirt you got made because of Kiefer's under program comment. And I was like, all right, we'll do it this week. I was like,
love
let's
the
just do it
ad.
at the games when I have control of what we're doing on the podcast. He said, no, do it this week. There you go.
Who is Michael Beasley a real person or is that a made up person?
Yeah, a lot of NBA players, like current and former, say that he is like the best one-on-one player they've ever seen and played against. He said he's beaten LeBron and like never lost a one-on-one basketball game.
Wow. And he's not in the NBA.
No, he's not. He just played Lance Stevenson about a month ago one-on-one for like $100,000, just like live. It's like something that they're starting to do with like older or retired NBA players.
That's
No,
fucking sick.
Kind of like the Kill
That
Taylor
is sick.
Wait, he's
concept,
not-
where they're
he
just
was
they're
never
just
in the
letting people
NBA?
talk junk, and then they're like, okay, hey, let's play for $100,000 one-on-one.
That's so
They'll
fucking
get someone to
cool.
sponsor it and watch it. It's pretty cool.
Dude, send me links to that. I want to watch that shit. I fucking hate basketball, but I want to watch that.
That
Yeah,
would
that'll
cool
be
to watch.
good.
Wait, so he was never in the NBA, or he's just like retired?
No, I mean when he was in college, he was probably the #1 college player in the country. He came out, I think, the same year as Kevin Durant in the draft, so he was like #2. Durant was 1, but no, he was in the NBA for a long time. He
Oh,
played
okay.
for a ton of different teams, but he's like one of those guys, I guess, that never really fit into a system, but everyone always knew was the real deal, like in practice and stuff like that.
Hey, are you following any of the Chicago Bears news?
No.
Oh,
And hey, real quick, the whole like joke behind the shirt is that his like most famous quote is when he was being interviewed and he like got to the Knicks and they were asking about playing with Carmelo and how he was like saying he looked up to him and everything. And at the very end of the interview, he said, like a reporter asked him some question about like if he thought he was going to be welcomed by the team or something. He said, hey man, I'm your favorite player's favorite player.
wow.
So that's why I said that chirp back at Kiefer about the programming thing. And that's why I told Peter, hey, let's make the shirt. There'll only be 5 people at the CrossFit Games that'll actually get it that played basketball, but oh well.
I'm getting a shirt that says "Cash bit me."
Hey, you should.
Cash killed George Floyd.
Hey,
Is that too far?
No.
Yes.
No.
What?
No.
No, thank you. We outvoted JR. JR, were we what time was this workout released today?
4 hours ago.
I went on with Brad at like 1 Eastern, so like 1:05 Eastern maybe.
Did you and I talk before then? We did.
No.
No. Is that I feel like you had some predictions and that workout may have stole your thunder. Did you see that coming?
No, I think one of the things that we had talked about was, hey, there's a lot of talk about how many times they've already gone upside down. So would we see handstand push-ups at all?
Right.
And I was like, hey, they're kind of doing 2 hand balancing movements. They're doing handstand walk and they're doing 20 wall walks at the beginning of a workout.
Mhm.
So doing a handstand push-up, whether it's a really deep deficit like they're doing or a strict handstand push-up, is not the same movement. And I think they still needed to do handstand push-up for sure. And I think people thinking that going upside down 3 times is kind of silly. And I actually thought about this a little bit more today. And I have something I kind of want to do with you guys because I think it will make a lot more sense. All right, Bryson, you're hanging on the pegboard. You're about to start a pegboard. Sevon, you're hanging on the rings. You're about to do a straight muscle up. Taylor, you've jumped up onto the bar and now you're about to do a set of 30 bar muscle ups. Bryson, hey, you're jumping up on the rings and you're doing toes to ring. Hey, Sevon, you're jumping up on a rope and you're going to do rope climb with legs. Hey, Taylor, you've sat down and you're going to do legless L rope climb. One thing that we can all agree on is that when we started all those movements, we were hanging from something. That's it. Rope, rings, pull-up bar, but we don't care because they're just different kind of pulls. So why is kicking up and walking on your hands laying on the ground and walking back to a wall and then coming back, kicking up on metal things and going down and pressing up. None of those movements are the same. They're not the same in the same way that all of those hanging movements are not the same.
I agree.
But
I wasn't complaining.
But we all are. No, I know. I'm just saying, as a collective group, we're all like, oh man, upside down 3 times. Why do we think that way when we hang from different apparatuses and do different things, hanging and pulling 4, 5, 6 times at the games?
Because the floor is not a different apparatus.
Well, parallettes are different than the floor.
That's fair.
So
but wall walk and handstand walk, maybe it's a wall you're using. Hey, I don't think that way, by the way. When I saw handstand push-ups,
I think what I was telling Sevon is it feels a little bit like he's making a point. It feels a little bit like he's sending a message. It feels a little bit like, hey, how do you know I won't do it again? How do you know we won't do press to handstand? How do you know? Why do you guys think we should only go upside down to do handstand push-ups or handstand walk? Like, it's almost like a shift in using all dumbbells in 2017. It feels like that so far, where everyone's just like, where's the pulling? Where's the hanging? Where's the pulling? Like, are we going to get it? Or are we just going to get pegboard and like chest to bar and that's it? And the whole games is going to be a bunch of inverted pressing movements.
Let me ask you this, JR, here real quick too. I don't want to mischaracterize what you've said, but I think you guys have said that basically there's a ton of shoulders in CrossFit. Like it's just the shoulders are the workhorse, right? Yeah. This is also there's the shoulders are getting work. So why not work the shoulders again? Don't see it as inverted. Change your perspective on it and be like, hey, it's just a lot of shoulders.
Outside of event 2, though, with the dumbbell, there's nothing loaded other than body weight. So it would be like if we did ring muscle ups, we did legless rope climbs, we did chest to bar pull ups, we did bar muscle ups. No one would be saying, "Oh man, the biceps and lats are just taking a beating." They would at a certain volume, but I don't like. If they did dips or they did P-bar traverse or something, I don't think any of us would just be like, it's way too much shoulders or it's way too much triceps.
It's a little bit of a mischaracterization to say handstand push-ups are just body weight relative to how we just say body weight, right?
No.
Well, okay.
I get what you're saying, Sevon. I get what you're saying, but
what would you equate it to? Handstand push-ups to someone doing strict presses. Someone who weighs 150 pounds. Is that strict pressing 100 pounds?
Like I would relate the kipping parallel handstand push-up to a push press, and I would just say it's equivalent to a body weight push press.
Oh, you would say, okay. Yeah, I get that.
So it's like, for me, it's like a 200-pound push press.
Okay.
I think like a 12-inch parallel kipping handstand push-up, what they're going to have to do 30 of is very similar to if they put like 205 push press in that workout. Maybe a little lighter. I don't know.
Yeah, 185 maybe.
But like similar. I think it's similar. And we kind of talked about that on Shut Up and Scribble. What's interesting about the deficit is
my favorite athlete.
What's interesting about the deficit is that it kind of neutralizes the playing field, where someone with really, really short arms isn't at a huge advantage anymore just because they're doing handstand push-ups, because they have to get their body in a really awkward position to go down and press up that deep.
Yeah, and for all these guys, especially, the smaller guys are typically lighter, and they're all pretty fucking strong. So, yeah, Colton still is probably the best at the parallel handstand push-ups because he's so strong relative to his lighter body weight than someone like Jason. But Jason's still going to crush the parallel handstand push-ups. Whereas if it was, and Colton still is going to, I don't know who's going to win the workout. I think
Jason will win the workout.
Jason will win the workout, but Colton will have an easier time on those 30 than Jason will, but it won't be like the difference like in what JR is saying if it was just 30 strict handstand push-ups, or even if it was like 60 strict handstand push-ups. It looks like a different movement when Jason and Colton are doing it versus the parallel kind of makes it seem like they're doing the same thing. Colton might just be a little bit better at them.
Have I publicly apologized to Rafa on this platform yet?
No, but please do.
Rafa, I just want to say that my heart goes out to you and everyone who's been affected by me saying that you suck. And I don't think that.
Why the change of heart?
Pool boy told me to change my heart.
Just like that. What should the women's handstand deficit handstand push-ups be different than the men?
They are, I believe. I believe the females probably to 10 inches if the men's to 14.
It looked like Scuds had like maybe 2 comp plates and an ab mat, so 4-inch, maybe 4-inch less. But again, we've talked about this before too. Should they just do full deficit and do 20 or do 15
Yes.
and just not change, or should they do the same reps but just do a lesser deficit? So
I like 30.
yeah. What's
Okay, Julia, stop.
like this workout? This
Too
workout
far.
though is so similar to Echo Press. It's so similar because no one's doing the 50-40 aggressively. No one is doing that.
I don't
They have
think
a
so.
chunk of 30. Like 30 at that deficit is a big enough number to where you cannot be aggressive in the beginning, but as soon as you lock out the 30th rep, it's gonna hurt for the next
I don't
2-3
think it's not going to be aggressive, dude. I think if it were strict, 100%. But I think at kipping, hey, dude, I don't think anyone's going to sprint the 50. But I bet we see some guys get off the 50 cal echo bike in 2 minutes.
I agree. I think it's a pretty.
Are you saying that's not aggressive? Because if you're saying that's not aggressive, that's fair. And maybe I just sucked up.
compared to their finishing pace. I don't think it's going to be anywhere close.
Right, but I still don't think that they're not going to start out like, I don't know. I think people will this obviously makes people nervous, the 30 deficit handstand push-up, but it's kipping parallel. I think that gives people, I think the athletes seeing that after the YouTube video, it gives them a bit of like, okay, I've done this movement a lot. I know what to expect. I know what my sets should be. I can be aggressive and then pull back in the middle, stick to my game plan, and then kick it back in.
I also don't think that just because it's slightly less aggressive in the beginning means that the beginning doesn't matter in this specific workout. I think there's workouts where that's the case.
Yeah, I think how you feel when you get to the wall is huge. Huge.
What's the weight on the yoke?
525.
Yeah, it looked like 525 and I don't know.
525 for everyone who matters.
400 maybe, I think, for the girls, close to that.
And you're saying Jason's going to beat Colton on this because of the 100 cals on the bike?
Yeah, and Jason is probably out of the big athletes, he's probably the best at handstand push-ups.
Right.
He's a very strong presser. I won't say he has the best hip speed and the best kip, but
yeah, I was gonna say of all the
strong presser, dude.
Of all the handstand push-up variations, though, he is way better at strict, especially deficit, of better than he is at kipping for sure.
But I still
These
think
aren't strict, are they? These aren't.
No,
strict.
they're not.
These are not.
But he'll still be fine.
Yeah,
he's good. He's so good on the bike. He'd be fine in the yoke. I think he'll crush.
I just don't like this. Isn't if this workout were deficit strict, I would be like, oh yeah, he's gonna win the workout. I don't think that the 30 parallel is as much of a strength, but I still think he'll do well.
I think this is the video. Let me play this real quick. I think this is the video where I had a question for you guys. Let me see if this is it.
You fucking the shit out of me.
You fucking the shit out of me. You fucking the shit out of me.
Maybe 195. Yeah, that sucks. Oh my gosh.
There's a weight vest next. There's a weight vest next to him. There's a weight vest.
How
See
do you
that
know?
tan strap?
Yeah.
That's from a Go Ruck vest.
I definitely went
He's
super
wearing
hot
grip.
on the first part. Not thinking that I was going to do this part. So
they're doing weighted muscle ups,
That was
or
hard.
weighted pull ups, or weighted chest.
you asked me earlier which workout was the toughest. And now I changed my mind.
Good work, man.
It's definitely this one. Thanks, Dave. That was hard.
Yeah,
That was really tough.
good. I like it.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, that's not the video, but do you think that's him not him getting off the Echo bike? You don't think that's him testing workout 8, getting off that
No.
last 50 cals on the Echo bike?
No.
What do you think that is? Do we know?
I think that's event 6. I think that's Saturday night, and I think it's a 2-parter, and I think it's something nasty like burpee chest to bar, burpee pull up. Like I think it's just something like all
Fucking hope so.
like a sprint.
Do you think that him saying, I didn't think I was going to do this part is just how Dave sometimes tests things and changed his mind in the middle? Or do you think it's something like, hey, you have to complete this part? It's like a
He
like a
said that in
two-part
that
event.
video.
He said, I didn't think I was, he said, I went too hard in the first part, not
Mhm.
thinking I was going to do this part.
Mm-hmm.
So do you
Oh.
think it's a two-parter where you have to earn
That's
your
what
way
I
into
think.
the second
I
half?
think it's just a 2-part workout.
I think so. I think it's a 2-part workout. Yeah.
And I think they probably told Rafa, hey, you're just going to do the first part to make him go hard as fuck so they could get a score that they would expect at the games. Like, hey, you don't have to do both parts. I just like how Seven was saying, hey,
That's
this
what I'm
athlete-
saying, though. Do you think it's that, or do you think that athletes are going to have to do well enough and be
No,
in like the top
I
10
think
to get
it's
through
I
it?
think it will be just a X rest X or
Yeah.
X at the 10-minute mark. Do this for
Mm-hmm.
at the games, and I think they played a trick on him in testing to get the most out of him. Like how Seven
agree.
was saying, hey, this athlete's just going to do 3 rounds of a 5-round workout. They're like, hey, Rafa, you're going to do part 1. Don't worry about part 2. You're not going to do it. He destroys part 1. They're like, hey, you're doing part 2.
Where's the video where he says, I think you could have done 3 more or something?
That was pegboards for sure.
Okay.
What,
Where's
like the old one where he was like, you
Yeah.
just did 3 unbroken.
Yeah, that's pegboards for sure.
is
I don't
this
think
it?
it's pegboard. I
So
think he
yeah.
says that when he's talking about like event 10 or something.
Is this it? Is this the
Yeah,
video?
that's it.
Okay,
That's
then
it.
what's
It's
event?
at the end?
How do you know pegboard's not event 10?
Let's play
Because
the
we already
story.
know it's event 3.
Oh,
It
play?
could be twice.
2
no.
and 3 with him. So I think day 1, I'll consider pretty much in the books. We'll still probably test that. I like that one. I don't think there's much
He's
more.
pointing
I think
so
that one's
high.
good. I
Yeah. Yep.
think 2, the new variant, the one we just did, is good. So I'd say Saturday or Fridays, like 95%.
So when he's pointing
And then
high,
what
he's
was-
talking about the
what's-
pegboard.
I think he's just looking at where the workouts are posted.
But even then, he could still be talking about something different because he hasn't even talked about what we're talking about yet.
And he pointed behind him for something too, and then he said workout 2 or whatever, and he pointed behind him.
4. Oh, yeah, he needs.
a long run.
No, we're good with that then.
Okay.
Because he's done that. Yeah. So I think that one's good. 7's good. We just need to think if that's it. 8, we need to test again with him because it's a new version. See what. 9, we'll probably play with a dedicated session. Think of 3 items. I don't know. Think of that one a little more.
Hey, when he said 9, does it sound like there's a 10? Have we heard anything about workout
He
10?
confirms 10. Yeah, he confirms 10.
Okay.
All right, cool.
10 we could consider it.
10?
Just did.
Yeah. That's the one I'm saying. I think when I pointed there.
Yeah.
Oh, I called that 3, didn't I? I meant 10. Yeah. So I think 10's good. That's what I was.
Uh-oh. What number is the pegboard workout?
3.
3.
You're
And he's
sure?
And he's pointing up
Yes.
there for 10. Does that mean that one's a rope climb?
I think with JR, it's where the workouts are written.
Oh no, let's
Dude, I know where he's
let's
standing.
Let him finish that. Let's let
I
him
know-
finish
know,
what he's
I
saying.
know where he's standing right now and pointing over there. There's nothing written over there.
That's
Unless-
me too.
Saying. I think that one's good. I also do think that one's good. We'll still probably have him tested.
He's
I
pointing
think he can
across
do it
the
now.
whole room.
I think he can do it now. Wait a minute. I think he can do it now. Okay, so let's go.
That's what he said.
Just now. Yep.
Oh, nice.
He just did a set of 3 unbroken.
So he said 10 is good. He called that one 3. He said 10 is good. And he doesn't need to do it. And he's like, okay, now he can do this one now. So he still could be talking about 3.
Yeah, or that could be edited a lot too, because they kind of cut out a lot. Like they could have.
And
I-
hey, dude, the thing that I'm tripping on though is if he said he just did 3 unbroken now, it's something super high skilled or super heavy. I'm ruling out heavy, right?
No, yeah, because it wouldn't be heavy because why would he do that before he does the workout? Or it wouldn't be pegboards because why would you do 3 unbroken pegboards before you do a pegboard workout? It would be something super high skill that doesn't
Super
take a lot
high
out of you.
skilled.
That doesn't take a lot out of you. That just was really like just hard to do skill wise. That you could potentially do 3 before you start, and it would benefit you in a workout.
So the only thing that I can think of like that, well, go ahead, Jared. Do you have any thoughts on what it could be?
Yeah, I mean, we really are waiting on a lot of upper body pulling, and I think there's going to be something on Sunday that's like you can or you can't. And he's been like given a lot of nods to Boz. He brought back the double under crossovers. I didn't think he ever would. He's I don't know. It just kind of feels like he's giving him some love from like the years he was programming and Dave wasn't involved. And I just wonder if like the teams did seeded ring muscle ups. They did it to get into the support position, but they did that movement on low rings. Do you think they would do? We know that the pullovers were going to be L pull-ups one year. Do you think there's any possibility they do strict bar muscle ups and they do it from a seated position? They do seated strict bar muscle ups. So you have to have
three's
feet
not
up.
enough. He could. It's something harder than that. I think.
No, I don't.
3 would be enough.
Three strict bar muscle ups for a lot of people would be very hard.
Oh,
very
bar
hard.
muscle ups.
Very hard. And I mean, I don't know. I think this isn't that hard for 3. I think a lot of people can do this on the rings because I think it's easier than a strict ring muscle up. But I think that the bar muscle up, especially if it was from a seated start, which would help the standard a lot because you couldn't get a swing. Your feet come up off the floor. Your butt comes up with arms extended. You sit through, you press out. That's 1. I just wonder if there is going to be a pulling movement like that that's really, really hard and really demanding from a strength standpoint.
So how would you judge that? What would you say? Your seated bar muscle up. Once your butt comes off the ground, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Mm-hmm. Once you lock out, the movement's over.
Yeah. So you can't. So you could straighten as long as you don't touch the ground again. As soon as you initially pull.
Yeah, and I'm thinking about this solely from the I bet he could now. He just did 3 unbroken. He may be talking about crossover double unders for all we know. Maybe Ben or Rafa just weren't good at him initially. I don't know. Like he could be talking about any movement. But that sounds like something that like what you're saying is so high skilled that it's more of an issue of knowing how to do it versus being able to do it.
What about freestanding handstand push-ups and Rafa just didn't have them? Or what if it's parallel to handstand push-up?
Well, again, like what I was saying about the whole hanging thing, it feels like he's just like, yeah, I don't care. You're going to be upside down 4 times this year. I don't care. Like if he's done it 3 times, would he do it a 4th? A lot of people were thinking that a press to handstand for reps could come out because of a couple years ago when they did the low start on the handstand walk workout.
And another nod to Bosman.
Right. But also too, I mean, do I think they could do that? Yes. Do I think the movements are all very dissimilar? I think they're dissimilar enough. But my head would immediately go to an upper body pulling strength movement if it was going to be something super high skilled.
So not pegboard because that is upper body pulling strength.
Yeah, do you think that video of Rafa starting the workout doing 1 and resting, do you think it's a progression where like they have to start doing legless and he was just breaking the one with legs to save himself for the legless that was coming?
Is that on the game site?
I think it's on Dave's page. Maybe he just posted like he
I
posted
think it was
him.
a story though.
He like, was it story? Okay,
I think
didn't know if it was a
probably
post or
gone.
not.
But in the video, in the first video with Ben Smith doing the crossover double unders, he was doing like single double under crossover.
So maybe it was that. Maybe it was just that.
Yeah, it definitely could be. That was my first thought when that first came out was double under crossover, and now.
And we talked about this too. I mean, on this weekend review, he said something along the lines of the axle bar and the pegboard will be the
most radical elements.
The most radical elements this year at the game. So unless he was just not being honest, then maybe there isn't anything super high skilled.
Well, that's possible.
Yeah, I forgot about that comment. With that comment, I think he's definitely talking about crossover double unders in that video.
Oh, what do you think? What did we play this one?
So we just knocked out.
That's the one we just watched.
Okay, that's the one we just played.
I don't think that's what code talk means.
So
What do you, oh.
Sorry.
Okay. I want no. I want to bring up.
Hey, what about that? What about that picture that he posted to his story with the grizzly bear?
Yes.
Like, why would he post that? That has to mean something.
Yes. This is this I want to pull this up. This one's been eating away at me a little bit too. Share the screen. What did we come up with for this? Is that a wooden dumbbell?
Normally, I would say I could see them doing like a circus dumbbell, but the fact that they're doing 30 shoulder overhead with a 100, I just don't see it.
That looks to me like a spool. Do you know what a spool is?
Yeah.
Yeah. What if they attached a harness to the snail and they like pulled it like a bear crawl, like for load? Like they just did that in kind of a grunt work style.
I think you're reaching. I think that's like.
Why is he tagging Yeti?
Yeah,
I think they just sent him a cool fucking statue.
whatever
I
that
know.
is.
It's gotta be a
No.
trophy. It's gotta be for winning that workout.
What?
Oh.
Stop.
Oh shit.
It's not a trophy, dude.
Dude, they're making the trophy for a Yeti sponsored workout that's a fucking bear crawl.
Hey, if I had to think of something that was like a 2021, all of you who can handstand walk that never do wall walks are now going to do wall walks. And it was a movement that you would never think you would have to watch games athletes do. The most Dave movement that he would do would be to put on a weight vest and to do 3 rounds for time, 30 chest to bar, 100-foot bear crawl.
But they already have handstand walk.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, if you make them bear crawl, that looks. I mean, listen, one of my favorite workouts is.
You talk about it all the time.
Yeah, but they would look so dumb, so fucking dumb on the CrossFit Games. And listen, we're not going to end this show before we suck this workout's dick, because I like the workout a lot. It's a great workout. Awesome workout.
What's the
Echo
workout
bike
again?
Yeah, Echo bike, 50-40 or 50-35 cal Echo bike, 100-foot yoke carry, 30 parallel handstand push-ups, yoke carry, Echo bike. Love it. It's a sick workout. Great workout. So everybody's like, can't wait to hear what Bryson and Taylor have negative to say. Shut the fuck up. Just because 2 of the workouts suck dick doesn't mean I can't like the 3rd workout they announced. It's awesome.
Bear
But I
complex.
just cannot imagine they would do that or bear crawling. Cannot imagine it.
I can't imagine they do bear complex with the 1 rep max. back
Yeah,
squat.
that's what I was gonna
That's
say.
the only reason that I don't think it could be a bear complex.
Why do you say with 1 rep max back squat?
Because part of a bear complex
Is
is
a
back
back
squat.
And it would be dumb to do it light enough for like a bunch of reps in a workout, and that even Dave would think that was dumb. And
Why
like,
do you
the
say
only
that?
way-
Why would he think it's dumb?
if he thinks reverse lunge wall balls are dumb, then he definitely thinks doing reps of a bear complex in a workout is dumb.
Oh, you guys gonna nitpick this workout again? You guys not gonna like the workout?
The only way I could see them doing that would be if it was like heavy. And then yeah, so we already have the heavy back squat, and then for them to do a bear complex, I think they would only do it if it was heavy. It would be dumb to do that twice.
Alwyn Cash, 1 mile run, 400-meter bear crawl, 100 burpees, 400-meter bear crawl, 1 mile run, wearing a weight vest. One of the hardest workouts you'll ever do. Have you ever done that with me, Bryson?
No.
We should do it.
I've done that hero workout, Brenton. That's like bear crawl and burpee broad jump with a vest.
Alwyn Cash, it's not a real. It's not a, I think, official hero. It's a version that Hobart and Austin Maliolo tested, and fuck, it's awesome.
Hey, are there Jared's onto something. Of course there's gonna be a hero workout in the games.
Why?
Wow.
It's classic CrossFit.
They haven't done it in forever.
It's been a long
They've
time since
made
the heroes
A
done it.
named hero workout one time at the games.
This is but it's classic CrossFit year.
Atlanta.
What's
Oh, they're doing Atlanta. Duh.
That's a hero workout?
Yeah, dude. 1 mile run, 300 pull-ups, 200 pistols, 100 handstand push-ups, 1 mile run. Or sorry, reverse order. 100 handstand push-ups, 200 pistols, 300 pull-ups wearing a weight vest.
Sevon, what do you think's more likely? That they do a Lazar tribute workout or they do a hero workout?
Oh,
Hero,
call it Luke.
hero.
They're gonna make run, swim, a hero workout.
Yeah. Hero. They'll do hero. They'll do hero. The Lazar thing's too sensitive. The like they didn't give him the anger didn't give him room to do a tribute workout.
What do you mean?
Just all the anger. Like there's no like I'm guessing if they had a meeting about that, people would be like, it was probably suggested.
I
and
think if they
someone's
did
like,
Jackie Pro, no one would dislike it.
Hey, we know Atalanta's not a hero. The joke was Dave made up a workout and called it a name like a hero workout would be.
So here's the thing: is that whatever that thing is that bear's standing on? Is that a vice that's like it's being glued and being made?
It looks like they made that, like right there.
Yeah. So where the fuck did Dave get that picture from? Someone at Yeti is making that. They sent him the picture and they said, "Hey, Dave, this is what we're working on for the CrossFit Games."
What's
For
going to
this-
be on the spool?
And Dave said, "Okay, cool." And they
I don't
sent
think it
it
would
to
be
him.
two different widths like that if it was a spool. I agreed with you when you first said that.
I mean,
but
two
They might
different
be
widths.
painting it or something. That might be like, you know what I mean? That's like, it's still in a work in progress right there.
It's definitely a spool.
So you don't think, Taylor, you don't think something similar to that tumbler that they did at the end of Chaos they could do with something like a spool?
What's that like? A
Oh, I
Hail
think
Mary
they could.
approach?
Hey, dude, I think they could for sure. But what I expect to be wrapped around that is like manila rope, whether it's thin or something. So maybe it has to do with rope climbs this event. No idea, but I definitely think they're going to wrap that in manila rope.
And why the bear?
No idea.
Hey, dude, he's not just posting that.
He
That's
posts
not-
a lot of stupid fucking hints that don't mean anything.
I think he's
he's
posting
just
it for a
posting it.
reason.
He's shit posting.
Hey, dude,
He's the ultimate shit poster, dude.
I know, but let's say this was his
Second
buddy.
disappointment.
Let's say this was his buddy's shop who made him a cool knife. He would have tagged the dude. It's Yeti and CrossFit Games. Someone fucking sent him this. He didn't take this picture.
I agree.
And it's someone affiliated with the games, and it's Yeti, and they're making that. It's
That's probably like the Spirit of the Games trophy sponsored by Yeti.
oh
Yeah.
fuck. Oh fuck. If it is that, I'm gonna be so bummed. I gave it any time.
It 100% is Spirit of the Games presented by Yeti.
That's the best guess so far.
And then what would the bear mean?
That you're
the heart of a
pussy.
bear.
Yeah. The heart of a bear. Oh god.
All right. Well, we know we know it's something.
Give it to Daniel Brandon. Give it to Cash.
Holy
Let
shit.
Cash use it as a chew toy. Heavy back squat. Did we ever talk about that? You guys like that?
I would just like it.
I like it for.
I like them doing a different movement than they've done on its own at the games for a strength test. What I hate for strength tests is 1 rep max snatch, Olympic total, 1 rep max clean. Like, dude, we've done that a million fucking times. And I know we've done the CrossFit total twice now, but a back squat on its own, I think, is cool.
I think if you're gonna do something that's just test a 1 rep max of anything, I like it for what it is. I still think that there could be a games that all the strength tests could be programmed in a CrossFit way, and all the gymnastics tests could be programmed in a CrossFit way, and same thing with like the running workout. And I don't know. I would like to see it, especially since we know that there's going to be it's going to be a short-ish games this year. I would like to see just all CrossFit, but if they're going to lift, which I would always expect them to as a 1 rep max, I think the back squat's cool.
Well, I think what I disagree with you on is just because it's going to be a shorter games or a smaller games, they should do away with the strength test. I think because it's going to be a shorter and smaller games, they're doing away with events that they would typically have on North Park and obstacle course race, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Mm-hmm.
Like the 500-yard sprint. They're not going to do things like that, which I think is, I don't know. I'm still okay with there being a 1 rep.
Yeah,
Jay-
I don't think that they should do things like the obstacle course. If you have less events to test, those are the first things to go. I agree.
JR's wife just bribed the kids with a cookie if they went in and kissed their dad goodnight.
I like
True.
the power lift as like the strength test on its own, like Taylor said, instead of doing it like within the total. The only scenario that I could see something like a bear complex being done for reps is if they did it right after the back squat. So that's event 5. And then, at the 10-minute mark, they do a workout with bear complexes like that. They go heavy and then they
I
go
just
really
don't
light.
see them doing that because they already have the dumbbell shoulder overhead too.
Yeah.
Any issues with depth on the testing that? Are we going to see some crazy judging shit?
Yeah, you will.
There's going to be bad judging for sure.
You,
I don't think
What's
I don't think
interesting to
it'll
me
be-
is how many people are trying to low bar after Hiller posts all that stuff about you need to learn to low bar if you can't. Like I've seen a lot of people try it. I think just because they're like, oh wait, maybe he has a point. Like you probably don't want to try to max out a low bar back squat if you're not already used to doing it.
I was going to say I've seen way too many broken elbows that just get like destroyed from low bar squatting.
What's interesting so far is that all the workouts that have come out, there have been no Olympic weightlifting. So there's been no snatches or no clean and jerks of any kind or cleans. No
I think
cleans,
it'd be
no
cool if
snatches.
there was a games without an Olympic lift with a barbell.
Me too.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
I'm
Fuck
trying to
the
remember.
Olympics,
I'm trying to
that's
remember who came to HQ and talked to us one time. It was a guy who broke away from West Side Barbell. It was in 2009 or 10. He came to San Diego 2008. Fuck, I can't remember. Famous powerlifter. You guys know him. If Dave.
Dan John.
Dave. Fuck. Someone tell me his name in the chat. Be useful. Dave. Fucking A. Dave, powerlifter, West Side Barbell. Dave, West Side Barbell.
Dave Tate.
Dave Tate. Thank you, Dave Tate. Good job. Thank you.
Here's the chat.
So Dave Tate came, and when he talked, he said we need to be low bar back squatting because it allows more glute activation than quad activation, and that we're as CrossFitters we're so quad dominant because of all the stuff we're lifting in the frontal plane, and I don't know. I didn't see Hiller's video, so I don't know if he talked about it, but that might be something else too.
It is. It's way more posterior dominant than a high bar back squat, and that's why people can typically lift more with it.
Dave Tate. No, not Dave Tate. Dave Tate.
Dave Tate.
All right. So you, by the way, JR and Brad Asraf went over this video. If you want to go over, went over this workout, event number 8. If you want to go over to the videos and watch this. Anything else we want to add?
Let's rate it 1 to 10. This workout. Sevon, you go first.
It's number 8, right? It's event 8.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, these great videos that CrossFit has made, ruined this workout for me.
Why?
Because I don't like the fact that it starts with that Echo bike. So I would prefer just to see the guys go balls to the wall at the end. I'd rather see something else there. I don't know what. I'd like to see a different buy-in. I don't care. 50 pull-ups, just whatever.
50 burpees over the yoke.
You just hate machines.
Yeah, and I don't mind. And if there is going to be a race, the last kind of race I want to see is on a bike at the end where I have to trust the judges and their hands are up and I don't know the accuracy of the bikes. I just don't.
The Echo Bike is the best machine to watch, though. It's still worse than watching any other CrossFit event. But out of the machines, I would rank the Echo Bike.
Hey, how cool would it be if it was 10 burpees over the yoke, 20-foot yoke, 10 burpees over, 20 foot until they got 100 feet. So it's 50 burpees and 100 feet. Then 30 handstand push-ups, 100-foot carry, 50 cal echo to finish.
Yeah, so just because of my bias towards machines and what they said in the video about it being, the beginning, it not meaning as much, although they tried to fix it.
Matt, we do know it's parallel handstand push-up kipping, and the yoke is 525.
So I'm gonna go with 7.8.
Oh, geez, that's a high rating for you not liking it. You fucking softy.
It's a C plus.
That's not a C. Oh, I get. Damn, I guess it is. Damn, I got horrible grades. 78 was good for me.
I was going to say like a really, really strong 6.5.
What?
But I like it. But I just know there's so many like cool games workouts. This is like a really good 6.5. I don't
As a gauge, what
This is
was
a
it?
good.
I thought he was going to say as a gay, but either way, I'm going to go with you said as a
What's
gay.
the-
Go ahead, Jared.
What's the handstand walk workout if this is a 6.5?
the handstand walk workout I'd
4.
say is like a 3.
Oh, I'm giving the handstand walk workout a 4.
I'd say 3.5.
What number's the handstand workout?
4.
4.
Is this teams? What the fuck is this garbage?
Yeah, it seems.
4.
Gosh damn, I've got blisters all over my hands.
Workout 4. No. This one's a 10.
That's not a 10, dude.
Dude, it sets a new precedence. Come on.
This is a 10.
Hey, it's a 10 if they fucking turn that axle bar on its end and bounce up and down on it 50 times.
Okay.
I rate this. I rate the 8th workout. I think an 8. I like it a lot. Number 8.
What are you rating it against? You're rating against the other ones that have been released for this year, or you're rating against games workouts?
I'm rating it as a workout on its own, how much I like it. And I like the fact that it starts with a chunk of calories. I like an up and back chipper. It looks pretty. It looks cool. I love the fact that it's 30 parallel.
It looks cool on paper, but not in not.
It will
look.
It will
Okay.
look cool in
Okay.
practice. I fucking love the fact that it's 30 parallel handstand push-up. It's a meaningful chunk, and I like that they're gonna have to sprint a substantial amount of calories at the end if they want it. That's cool. They're gonna
Hey,
have
do you
to
know what this
fucking
is?
mangle
Do you know what
themselves.
this is? Sorry, JR. I know you need to go. It's your turn. But look at 50 calories. You kissed her. 100-foot yoke. You're at her titties. 30 deficit handstand push-up. And you're railing her. 100-foot yoke, and she's about to orgasm before you. And then 50 calories. Her parents walked in. You know what I mean? It's like,
No,
hey,
dude. No, the
it's
last
fucking-
50
it's going-
calories is you fucking shooting it all over her back.
Oh, it's getting so good. The deficit handstand push-up is going to be so exciting. Colton's going to be catching up to everyone. Then they're going to run over to the yoke, and we're going to
You know what's going to happen? You know what's
What?
going to happen? Colton's going to destroy everyone off the handstand push-ups. He's going to be on the bike. He'll have been on the bike 20 seconds, and then Jason will get there, and you'll be like, oh, fuck. Did Colton build enough of a lead to keep him off? It's going to be exciting.
All right. I hope you're right. Yeah. Okay. You sold me a little bit. Maybe it wasn't her parents. It was just her dog pushed the door open. All right.
Yeah, her dog bit your Cash bit you while you're fucking that ass, dude.
But you hold on. You hold
Yeah,
on.
exactly.
You don't stop. All right. Go ahead. All right. JR. Go ahead.
I would give it an 8 too.
Nice.
I just think it looks like a game's workout because that chunk of 30 on parallettes is such a dense set. Like it's just that's just going to separate a ton of people, and it's going to expose weaknesses, and that's for a game's workout. That's what you want.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I really like the workout. I'm thinking of it like, hey, every game's workout is in order. You can't have any of them. Like everything is either above a workout or below a workout. There's nothing tied. And if you had to put every game's workout on a spectrum, I think this is around like 6.5. And I think that's really good because there's a lot of really, really awesome games workouts. And I just think this is a really, really good one.
Dude, I'm about to pull up my story. I got to show you guys something.
I liked it how you
crazy.
gave your criteria of judging. That was good, Rayson. Oh, you want me to pull up your stories?
I got it already.
Oh.
It's insane. You guys ready? Can you see that well? Can I zoom in? If tell me if I'm zooming in. No, it's not working.
It looks good though. Only Caleb knows how to zoom in.
Dude, check this shit out.
Audio.
Look at this tree. Look at how big that tree is next to this guy right here. That's like a fucking 200-year-old tree. It was deader than fuck. And they had to drop it in between that shed and the fence.
Did they think they were going to be able to do it?
Yeah, they thought they did, but I was like, there's no fucking way these guys get away unscathed. Like somebody's going to die, that fence is going to break, or the shed's fucking toast.
What's in the shed?
Just like my tools and stuff. It's just insane, dude. That thing is fucking gigantic. And you know what? See all those cut limbs up there? There were like fucking 20 things shooting off it.
And each of those were as big as a tree.
Dude, literally. Look at this. Oh my God. It's insane. I cannot believe they did that. And this is how close it came to the fence.
Oh my goodness.
How crazy
Oh
is
my
that?
goodness.
Dude, that thing is gigantic. Okay, and then there's Grant.
Hey,
How-
do they have a chip? Or what happens to that?
All the little things they shoved into a wood chipper, and then a contractor, like a subcontractor for them, will come tomorrow with a crane, like not a crane, but a
Do you
grapple
keep the
truck,
wood?
maybe.
Did you keep the wood chips all over your property?
No, I don't.
Oh,
want it.
why not?
They're blonde. I don't like blonde mulch. Like light brown mulch. I like dark.
You should do it. It'll help keep the moisture in the ground.
Dude, we don't need that in Charlotte.
Oh, okay.
It's always wet and humid. But I'll keep a lot of the wood for firewood. But they'll bring like a grapple hook truck that'll like pick up the huge pieces and put it on the back of its truck, and they'll haul most of it away. That crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, so if you guys are out there, and I'm not sponsored to say this, if you guys need a tree guy in North Carolina or anywhere near us, I mean, I'm going to post about it on my story. Those guys fucking rock. It was insane. And the best deal ever. What would you guess that cost?
10, 15.
No, dude,
15?
I got it for $4,500.
Wow.
I know, isn't that insane? The first quote I got was like $9K.
Did you go out and do the Mexican voice to him?
No, he was like, hey, he left his card in my mailbox, and I was like, whatever, what can I lose? Texting him. I was like, hey, dude, I'm taking bids on this tree. I've already got like 5 quotes. I just want to find the right person. So I like played that up a little bit, and he came out, offered $4,500. I ended up paying him $5,000. He thought it was going to be a 1-day job. It was a 2-day job. He was like, all right, $4,500. I paid him $3,500 Zelle, and he wanted the last $1,000 cash. So I went to the bank, and I just decided to give him an extra $500 because of it.
Oh shit.
He was insured. At least he told me he was insured.
And was he stoked when you gave him the extra 500?
Yeah, he was like, thank you, man. He wasn't like, all over my dick, but also I gave him the extra 500 because like that was a fuck ton of work for 4,500. And I didn't want him to walk away from this being like, man, I wish I hadn't have taken that job. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. That's cool. Taylor paid a $5K and then called ICE.
No, dude, fuck up. If those are the guys ICE is picking up, we're fucking doomed as a country. Watching them was like watching the CrossFit Games. Do you know what I mean? You don't understand that, Bryson. You're retarded. But like, hey, dude, watching people who are amazing at their job.
All right.
Deep
All right,
appreciation for human movement and skill and physical prowess.
Sorry, Bryson. I apologize. I thought you were laughing at me, dude. Okay. Yeah, it was crazy, dude. That guy was fucking standing up on the limb with at one point he had no rope attached to the fucking tree, dude. I was like, dude.
Did you apologize to Bryson? Did you apologize to Sanson and Bryson on this show?
Fuck Rafa and fuck Bryson. But anyways, he was standing out on this limb. It was crazy. Wow. I basically did nothing the past 2 days because I couldn't not fucking watch them do that. It's crazy.
What has changed as we get closer to the games and you're starting to see the workouts and videos coming out of the guys? What has changed in your perception of who's going to win? And I can't believe I'm going to say this. I'll go first. These are starting to look like the Justin Medeiros games.
Oh, dude, he is not going to win.
Dude, I'm seeing.
No.
Hey, listen, I'm seeing fucking like 9 third-place finishes for him.
Dude, no.
Okay.
I think it is for the best Justin Medeiros we've ever seen.
But he's not.
Right.
He's been getting that turbo speed, bro.
Okay,
He's not doing
that. That's one of the things that's been creeping in my head.
Just remember, hey, when that creeps into your head, just remember this.
Mm-hmm.
Ellie Turner and a puppy.
Sevon, I hope you're right because watching him when he's in his prime is really awesome. I just don't think that you are. But
I don't think it's awesome. I don't want a third place guy.
Knowles, the Road to the Games video of Justin was hard to watch. What do you mean? I didn't watch it. I haven't watched any of them.
Boring, probably.
Whose eyes are closer together? I know you make fun of Bryson's for that, but I feel like mine are right on top of each other right now. Do they get wider from time to time?
I think your eyes being like, what color are your eyes?
Like blue-green.
I was gonna say, I think them being lighter and a little bit smaller makes it look not as bad.
Any changes? any thoughts for you, JR, as you see this? Are you like, ooh?
Well, I think that what a lot of people said last year about it being very aerobic dominant, very monostructural dominant. and whether or not he was going to swing the other way, he swung. And I don't think that just event one, unless one of the twists is that the row is going to count as its own score. I look at that workout on its own, and then I look at the 1 rep max back squat, and I wonder how many of the top 6 or 7 or 8 guys that are all really close can do really well on both of those. And I wonder how many, if we only get 10 events, are there going to be any more long aerobic? Or is the longest workout going to be a 15 to 17 minute run, handstand, walk, deadlift workout?
Do you think that workout now, after thinking about it more, do you think no one will be under 15?
I think just because of how the runner counts,
It's going to be a runner then, for sure.
It's going to be a Woodway. It's a Woodway.
You're talking about the
I didn't know
deadlift.
that.
You're talking about the deadlift workout, right? With
How do you
the
know that?
axle bar?
Someone told me that he said that in the video that it was going to be.
They're doing it in the video on Woodways, but he never says it.
He does have a Woodway in there. I've seen it.
Yeah, you could see it in the video we just watched too of this other workout.
If it's
yeah.
a Woodway, then definitely longer than, maybe it would be hard to be faster than 15.
I was just saying, I thought 15 to 17 was where most people are going to be. And if that's the second longest workout after a
That's
55-minute workout, then the really aerobic people that have done well, especially last year, I think are in trouble.
Do you think if it wasn't on a Woodway, there would be people that were sub 15?
Yeah, for sure.
I also think that if Ricky does not get injured, it's batshit crazy to put him at fucking 9th. This is the guy who's he's been on the podium twice, right?
Yeah. Hey, dude, John Young is batshit crazy.
Well, also, if we're going to talk about how much inverted pressing inversion they've already done, Ricky is the worst at that of these 10 guys, and he back squats the same as me.
Oh, what do you back squat?
445.
I don't know, dude. He's been on that fucking juicy juice. He's been on that juice box.
I remember hitting 445 and then looking up all the games athletes max, and I was like, damn, I squat as much as Ricky Garrard. That's
you looked it up on the CrossFit website, bro? None of those are updated.
Maybe not, but I'm just saying he definitely has a worse back squat than a lot of those guys.
I agree.
And he's worse on his hands than a lot of those guys.
Who do you think's the most confident in the group? Out of Jeff, Austin, Jason, Dallin.
Jeff.
You think Jeff is?
Yeah.
You think he's just
I don't think so.
You think he's a great white shark?
Oh, you don't? Who's more confident than Jeff?
Probably Austin.
I hope Austin.
Hey, listen, man.
Jeff in the ass. I hope Austin bends fucking Jeff Adler over and fucks the shit out of him.
In his road to the games.
Can't hold back now.
In his road to the games. I mean, even if he's being coy, I don't think he is. He's talking about how he's been really banged up, how he basically hasn't been able to lift much at all this offseason because he's had some injuries that are still nagging him. Look, man, tour stop one of the WFP, he broke a set of 30 GHD in a 3-round workout. I'm gonna remember something like that.
Wow, you suck, Jeff Adler.
And just store it away, because he would not have done that in a sandbag clean handstand walk workout. I don't think he would have done that for any other reason other than something's not feeling great. So I'm just saying, if he's 100%, I don't think anyone can beat him, period. I know a lot of guys aren't 100%, but he even made it sound like in his video that, like, hey, he'd rather get hurt at the games than get hurt before the game. It's just not worth it. Now, the dude is still a freak. I mean, we know how fast he did heavy Isabel. He's still going to be one of the strongest guys, but he's going up against someone. He's going up a lot of dudes. Colton, Austin. Like, there's going to be probably, I don't know, 10 dudes at back squat 500. Like, Jeff needs to be in the top 10 in that workout. Like, I would think he still can back squat with some of the strongest guys. But when you're talking about winning the games, like, can he win the games and that be his worst finish because he hasn't been lifting much? Like, I don't know.
Hey,
I would still pick him to win. I'm just saying who the most confident is right now, probably Austin.
Well, fuck Austin. I hope that whatever shows up that you've never seen before, you're not as bad at it as you were at fucking cut rope climbs. And I really do genuinely hope you fucking get it on you, bro, from beating the walls off this dude right here.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, maybe the way that Sevon's thinking about Justin, thinking about him in his prime when he was winning, like me and Taylor are thinking about Jeff that way. But I agree with JR's point that WFP Jeff is a different Jeff than
That's
we
because the
knew a couple
WFP
years
is
ago.
stupid and retarded.
I
don't
know,
think-
but that's the Jeff that we have right now. It's the Jeff.
that's the Jeff you think you have, right? If
I'm
I'm
basing it more off of his own words and I don't
the
think he should.
video, and I hate the notion that the whole video is him making excuses. That's very telltale and not good, and honestly, just cringy, bro.
Dallin seems super confident. Yeah, Dallin's eyes look different to me today. He looked like he's starting to get locked in.
What's interesting about Sevon's comment, and I don't want to speak for him when he say this, but Dave said it's going to be a lot of straightforward classic CrossFit. It's not going to be a lot of crazy stuff. They're only going outside once. When you think about just execution, especially in his prime, he just didn't leave points on the floor. He didn't. Justin. He didn't mess up. So if there's not going to be anything crazy nuanced, or if the pegboard workout is going to be the workout that stops some athletes in their tracks and maybe keeps them from being able to do something, I don't see that workout, whether it's because of load or because of the pegboard, being affecting Justin like that. So if there isn't this, can you adapt? And it's just straight up fitness, like, to me, you have to pick Jeff.
Yeah,
He just doesn't have holes, and the only things he struggled with are things he hasn't had a chance to practice in the last 3 years.
I also think that Dallin seems really confident, and I think Sevon made this analogy before, but it's like when the first dude ran a sub 4 minute mile, and then everyone, like, the floodgates opened after that. Like, no one could do it for forever, and then one guy runs sub 4, and then immediately after, it's just guy after guy after guy running sub 4. I think Dallin is like that with James winning the games, and probably Jason too, and being really happy for. I genuinely believe that they're happy for him because they're friends with James, but I also think they're like, fuck that. I beat him in training all the fucking.
They think
time.
they're better than
like,
James.
If this dude can win, I can win.
Yeah, if he can do it, I'm gonna fucking destroy him next year.
Let me ask you this, and this I'll preface it with this. If we agree that James Sprague is an incredible pacer and patient, and that is knowing himself, and that's a component of confidence, is there a chance that he could use that skill too early in the games and fall behind a place or two here?
No,
and
I
there?
don't see that kind of person from James. And I would say if there's anyone who's fired up this year, it's James, to prove everyone who fucking doubts him wrong.
Yeah.
James,
and I don't think we should be sleeping on him either. He's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And he does it whenever, however. He does it in person with a bunch of gymnastics and bench press at Wodipalooza. He does it online where everyone's like a 6'3" dude's not going to do well online, and he does. Like, he just does it.
His fucking Achilles and ankle better be right, because I was bugging him at Mayhem, and I just want that to be right, and I just want him to be in top form.
Was that from the backflip?
Yep.
I think that James can win again, and I also want him to win again. But I think his confidence, I think he might be the most confident of these guys, but it's a different sort of confidence. I don't think he's the most confident he's going to win of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think he has a lot of confidence in what he can do and how he's going to perform and how he's going to, like, mentally handle the games. And I think he seems like the kind of person who's not worried about placement in a really genuine way. Whereas I think when the other athletes say that, they're bullshitting.
What does this mean?
I believe James when he's
didn't
just worried
act
about showing up.
If he didn't act so silly, are they talking about James? Hey, Adler gets pegged by his wife and then fucks the other dude that stays with them, and you're talking about James acting silly? Shut up, dude. He would be more high on him. He won the fucking games.
I think it's the fact that in James has addressed this, that James does sometimes comes across like he's not serious, but then James has also addressed that, hey, dude, 10 minutes before the workout, that James goes away.
Nick, just take the ass pounding. I'm settled. Just take it. Just take it.
I think Bryson's
Just
point.
take it.
He's so confident because he's almost like he's playing with house money. He's got nothing to lose. No one thinks he should be the CrossFit Games champion reigning or that he is the fittest on earth. So he's just like, hey man, I don't have any pressure on me. I've already won it, and I'm just gonna go out and execute. And to me, starting the competition with that workout is going to do nothing but give James momentum because he knows he can be like, hey, there's only one or two of you that have a chance to beat me on this workout.
American podium. That would be fucking dope.
I'm guessing his ankle is okay, Taylor, because he did that triathlon. So I'm guessing.
Good call. Good call.
I'm hoping. I mean,
Who
he
do you
didn't- he
think
didn't-
you are, Mel? You don't know shit about who the fittest is. And this was crazy, dude. Last show, you were whining about other people getting emotional, and then people went after you about a dumb comment, and you went crazy emo. Stop it. James is the fittest on earth. Let's see. It's not like, oh, he's never won before. He is the fittest on earth right now. He won last year. He's the defending champ.
Hey, the men's
Most
field really.
respect.
The men's field is really remarkable. Adler, Austin, Hatfield, Jason Hobber, Dallin Pepper, James Sprague, Roman Krenikoff, Jay Crouch, Justin Medeiros, Ricky Garrard, Colton Mertens. It is.
Put some spec on his name. I think Justin should be outside the top 10, and the rest I think should be in the top 10. And who I think should be in, who's out in place of Justin, is probably Eric fucking Lightboot. No, I think probably either Chrissy Barr or Yanikoski.
You don't think Justin's top 10?
No.
Hmm.
Fuck no, dude.
Is he a better CrossFitter than Ty Jenkins?
Yes. Right
Hey,
now.
What's the max? What do we see a 600-pound back squat or no? Because even if there was a guy who could do it, he won't have to do it because the guy behind him so far.
This is crazy. James
Yeah.
is fitter than Adler. He beat Jeff Adler last year. James beat Jeff Adler.
Did he beat him at the Big W?
He beat him at the games.
He beat him at the games. That's all that matters. Oh, well, he quit. Yeah, he fucking quit.
I don't think anyone's going to go over 550 because I don't think they'll have to, but I also just don't. I mean, I don't know.
Adler's a baby back bitch who quit.
Is it Nick Matthew that probably wins? Like
Someone said he has got 545. And
No,
I think
Colton
or
beat him.
Colton?
Yeah, Colton wins.
Thank you.
Really,
But I think
Colton?
you got-
Really, Colton can back squat 545.
Yeah.
I think Colton beats for sure.
But hey,
Hey,
look at this when you look at the strength event, whatever it is, especially if there's only one of them and there's a field of 30, you can't mess up. Like you can't have a really poor finish. When you look at that list, just off the top of my head, Bronislaw, Nick Matthew, Jorge Fernandez, Moritz Fiebig, Jack Rosema, maybe
Someone's gonna lift.
Will Leahy. I think he back squatted 490 or 495 in a competition recently. Tudor Magna, Colton Mertens, Jay Crouch, Justin Medeiros, Dallin, Jason are both going to be around 500. Austin and Jeff. There's a lot of strong squatters. So if you're not one of those dudes, like how big is the hit that you take on that?
Hey,
Like, that's
Mel. James beat Jeff Adler at World Fitness Project. He beat him at the games because Jeff quit. Everybody is crying about me being biased because I'm saying Justin Medeiros is not going to be top 10. And all you want to do is acknowledge, what they've done in the past, what you think they should be capable of. And none of you are acknowledging probably the most important aspect of competing in a sport that's intangible. And you little retards who have zero fucking ability to understand what goes on in between the ears, you just don't get it. I don't know what to tell you. You're just completely not accounting for the most important thing. You're not accounting for the most fucking important thing.
Your fitness is just your work capacity across broad time, blah, blah, blah. But it's your ability to perform tasks. And if you mentally quit, you're not performing those tasks. The same way that even if you don't withdraw from the games, but you just walk through every workout at zone 2 pace, you still lose.
Hey, Jeff quit though. Jeff
quit. But I'm saying if you just walk
James
through the workout,
beat
that
him
would
at
also be
WFP.
quitting.
He did.
Yes.
If you mentally can't do it, you're still not being able to perform that work. That you need to
this is
perform.
this is the massive thing that people aren't accounting for. The last experience James has competing is winning the games and beating Jeff at WFP. The last experience Jason and Down have competing is placing incredibly well at the games and knowing their best friend, who they think they're fitter than, won the games. They are riding an insane amount of hunger and momentum and desire to win. This is Jeff's last experience. He quit. He also tried to get the rest of the field to split the money evenly. He wanted the points reset after event 1 in order for him to continue. And then he quit like a little bitch at World Fitness Project and threw his dumbbells like a fucking baby.
That's a solid. That's a
Huge
solid.
Holy fuck, dude. Wake the
10.
Oh, who cares? Obviously, you don't care because you're retarded. Fuck.
The second thing I was going to say is Colton posted a story of him front squatting 475. So he's going to win the back squat.
Hey, dude, what goes on between the ears has nothing to do with sports, bro. Yeah, Russell Westbrook, best NBA player ever.
What is this last bar? What is this? 315? 320?
325.
Dumbass.
Unless those are 55s on the end. They all look the same.
Marcus
I think it's
Dupree, hey
325.
man, best football player ever.
Greg Jennings, best football.
Greg Jennings. Say it. Greg Jennings.
I put the team on my back though.
That fucking video is legendary. Oh my god. WFP ain't
Oh
got
shit, Darren Sharper, one of the most hardest hitting safeties in the league.
Aaron Sharper, the league. Wow.
What was that? That was 445s and a 35?
475. That was 475.
Greg Jennings. Fuck. You know who's Greg fucking Jennings? James Sprague.
Yeah.
Fuck. Thank you, Tyler. And I'm not even, look, it's just as insane that people don't want to account for that. Take your lips out from around Jeff's tiny little winker. Golly.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense that that's how she feels, though.
Hey, seeing those checks on his wall from Crash makes reminded me 10K for the winner this year.
Oh,
At Crucible, 10K. So all
Are
of
you
you
like
that just
people
want to
who've done
come
peptides compete?
to win the money, come on.
Yeah, you can be on peptides and compete there.
That's not true.
Yeah, I'm telling you the truth. Jared's saying what he has to say. Saturday will be Kill Taylor. Prize money will be $1,000.
the workout's crazy.
You know the workout already?
Yeah. I did a crazy hard version of it. My hands are destroyed from it.
Do we know what happened with Saxon and the Big W?
He quit.
Do we know that?
I don't know. I'm just guessing. He probably quit. He was probably like, holy shit. You guys are just trying to rob affiliates. You guys aren't offering these people anything. And my boss is actually Maggie Ludwig, who paid me $2,000 to be an affiliate. I quit.
Oh, that's it. That was his boss, the chicken.
No, it wasn't actually his boss, but their thing was, we're going to let these gyms affiliate and they're going to tell us what they think we should do for them.
That's how you run an affiliate model.
He front squatted 475. Yeah, it looks like that's what Colton did.
Hey, Grant.
Watch the video.
All right.
Sorry.
Taylor's ready for dinner.
Hey, dude, I held it together for literally like 2 hours. I can't.
How was your show with Fikowski?
It was great.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
good.
swear a single time. I might have sworn twice. Maybe.
All right, guys. Tomorrow morning, I don't think I have a guest tomorrow morning. I tried to get Jay Crouch on.
Oh, where do I find out about this WFP and Saxon stuff? You come back and watch the show until we decide to break the news because everybody else slacks that. Do it.
Fair enough. That's true what he said. Jen Pishko from the CrossFit Medical Society is on tomorrow morning. That'll be a good show.
I need to watch that.
I got to go fix my fence.
I got to
All
ask
right,
you
guys.
guys something when we get off.
Okay.
J.R. Howell, man, he gets it. He's your favorite programmer's favorite programmer. If you're sick of being down there and want to be all the way up here, join WPTH now. You want to know the crazy thing about hate? We prefer it. We prefer the hate.com.